Alright, today we're going to take a look at attacking the legs with basically a standard outside Ashi position, so like the straight ankle lock you get taught probably at the beginning. So I'm going to show you the finishing mechanics for our straight ankle lock, and then we're going to take a look at more advanced attacks going up as we go. So first things first, control. So what he wants to do, he wants to start passing over my foot. So he wants to open up my legs and start passing over. So our control is all about preventing that and preventing him from pulling his knee backwards and out. Yeah, so this is basically what we're going to try to do. One of the biggest mistakes people make is that they focus so much on the ankle that they don't focus on the legs here, and he gets to pass over easily. And you can pull all you want, but you're not going to submit him there anymore. Yeah? There are exceptions, of course, but generally, especially as a beginner, focus on keeping this lock nice and tight. So how do I do that? You can't really squeeze because he can use his weight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push my foot in and I'm going to pull my upper leg backwards, like so. Boom, here. Now we have some good pressure here, and now we can start attacking the legs. Another thing that helps is keeping your hips off the floor. So don't lie back, but just keep your hips off the floor and active. He now tries to split my legs. It's a lot more difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a lot more difficult. Gives us more time. So, first things first, let's start ankle locking. Now, first, we get an initial grip. Doesn't matter where, just grab the ankle so that your hand is already weaving through, which gives us a nice starting position. Now, what I do to improve my position here, I'm going to let go of my control for a brief second and then reapply it so I can position my legs properly. So I'm going to shrimp back all the way. I'm showing you a little bit of an exaggeration here so that you know what I mean. But I'm going to shrimp my legs away, which enables me to really punch through my hand and grabbing it up high and tight. So I'm really pushing my fist towards my chin, making sure I'm here nice and deep at the back of the ankle, right there. And I'm going to reapply, so I'm going to re-squeeze my legs. And now he already starts making faces because this already has a lot of pressure on it. Now I'm going to relax a little bit so that we don't break his foot. Here we're going to breathe in tight and make it even more tight. So if I would do this full pressure, sometimes you already get the tap there, depending on how flexible somebody is in the legs. For now I'm going to let go of the leg, but what we do is we breathe in, make our chest wide, and now this is important. I'm going to pass the elbow through and under. So what I'm basically doing, I'm going to go chest down towards the mat, right there. So I'm not doing this, not falling over, because if I collapse over, I lose most of my pressure here. Now I'm going to pull the leg backwards, getting a nice bend in the leg and in the foot at the back. Now my shoulders are facing the mat, and I'm going to look up and over my shoulder, getting up. And you can see, I'm now finishing this with one hand. If you need to pull really hard at ankle locks, you're doing it wrong. So really, you can get a lot of pressure, so just take your time to build the position and then start going for the submission. So, we're here. Squeeze, shoot back, grab your grip, put it tight, elbow back, and go up. Yeah? That's it. Okay. Alright. Good night. Alright, so that's ankle locking. I'm not going to spend too much more attention on that, but again, as a white belt, that's where you will start. So let's look at a couple more submissions. So a lot of times what you will be looking for is to turn somebody towards this side to get heel exposure. So from here, we can start attacking heel hooks, but the obvious problem is that he will start turning. So first things first, what I want to teach you here is just weave your feet through so that we have control over the secondary leg. Punch your elbow back in line with the foot and grab right there. And from here we can get a really nice breaking pressure, but again, don't put the elbow in here because you will just, especially if it's slippery, you will just miss a submission there. So really use the arm. From there we get a good bite on this. And if he starts turning, we can actually slow him quite a bit down with our hooks here. So, and here we will probably just win the speed battle and submit him on the way there. Okay, so that's one. That's where you start with. Okay. So one more time. So we're here. Boom. We're going through the heel hook. I'm going to put both my feet inside. Going to punch back. Grab my hand, and I'm going to submit him. If he rolls, we slow him down with the hooks and submit him there. Okay. So a lot of times people are fighting to get this leg out and away. So what he's doing is going to put his leg out, and if he turns now, I'm going to lose the heel hook. Yeah? So how do we prevent this from happening and attack anyway? So this all comes down to getting control over the secondary leg. So there's a couple of things we can do. What I like to do, and especially with the less explosive athletes, you can do this. Once you punch through from here to here, just grab this leg. Focus on this leg first. Make sure you shelve his knee. So don't go here. Shelve his knee, right there. And now I'm just going to put this foot inside my feet, boom, and cross. There it is. And now basically what we have is a lockdown on his knee, or you can already put quite a bit of pressure with just the legs and submit him, or obviously squat the heel. If he tries to roll now or do anything, there's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. I can just start, finish. Yeah? So locking down the feet here in a knot is a really nice option you can use. I've seen people use triangles as well, which you could try if you have really long legs. For me, that's unfortunately not happening with this guy here. But from here, I can exert a lot of control. So this lockdown heel hook is a nice option for you if you can catch the secondary leg. Yeah? Okay. Let's take a look at other options. So, if I'm going to turn, and he's too quick for me, he just immediately puts away the foot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to triangle my legs, and I'm going to take a search for the hip, put my ankle right there. Yeah? So I'm going to put my ankle in the hip socket. Now, as he turns, I can turn with him, slow him down. Yeah, turn. Slow him down, pass my feet over from one side to the other, and boom, fall down right on this side and get our heel hook finish here. Yeah? So this is in the rolling motion, which might take a little bit of practice because it's something you need to do quite quickly. So we're going to put over, he's going to put the leg away and roll. So I'm going to put my ankle in the hip socket, catch the heel, boom, and we end up right there for the finish. One important thing is that you do catch the heel, because if you roll over and you don't have the heel, you're not able to finish him there, because you cannot re-roll them because your legs are not positioned anymore to attack him from there. So it's important to catch the heel. So let's go through those both one more time. So first, we'll grab the lockdown. So from here, boom, immediately grab the leg, pass over, pop, lock up, finish. And on the other side, I'm going to miss the leg because he's going to put it away. So I hook over, catch, roll, slow him down, boom, finish right there. And now from here, guys, it's just like an arm bar. Just put your hips in and you get the finish there. Be careful with your training partner because you don't want to injure him. All right. So let's do one more. And this is something, depending on the rule set, you will run into that you're not able to do heel hooks at like blue belt level, but you are able to do toeholds. And this is something my students actually have a lot of success with on that level, because what you can do instead here of attacking the heel hook is when I'm going to reap from here, I'm just going to put the toes immediately and push them down. If he now tries to roll, this only gives me the access I want to get into the toeholds and finish. Yeah? So this actually is a really good attack. If you stay down, this might be difficult, so I usually force them onto one hip, push the toes towards his butt here, grab over, and from there we get a nice toehold finish. This is reaping, so it's not allowed on white belt level, but a lot of times on blue belt level this is allowed and heel hooking is not allowed. So this is actually quite a nice attack if you're fighting people that you can't heel. So again, we're right here. I'm going to go out, catch the toes, push them down, and come up. If he tries to roll, that only helps me. So I'm going here. Yeah. Okay, so that's 4 attacks you can use from our straight Ashi position. There's a lot more attacks to explore here, but that's 4 for you to start using.